Hello there, beautiful Capricorns. Welcome to my Tarot Nook and welcome to your love reading. Hoping all is well and good with you. You'll find the timestamps for this reading in the pinned comments as well as the description below, where you'll also find additional channel information, okay? So first I'm going to start with a message for you from your guides, a message for you Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. What needs knowing at this time from your guides? All right, so we have new beginnings here for you, Capricorn. Your guides want you to know that everything in life is constantly vibrating and moving and therefore continuously changing and evolving. Be aware that a new beginning is on the horizon here. Have courage, faith, because right now life is trying to nudge you forward and move you in the right direction, in a new direction as well. All right, beautiful, beautiful energy to start with. Okay. Oh, excuse me. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else is going on here with you. And if I missed saying this, this is a love reading, just FYI. So I'm going to tap in here and see what's going on with you and your energy, okay, and the person that's going on their energy as well. So for anyone that's new here, welcome y'all. I do variety style readings and upload weekly. So if you enjoy tarot, consider subscribing. Also, if you have any questions for me, let me know in the comments below, or you can just let us know how you're doing, what's going on with you, all right? So let's go ahead and dive in here. All right, wow, third reading and 3 times in a row. This card wants to be known. It wants to be heard. Wow. Okay, so we have conflicted here. It seems like you could be in a situation or an energy where somebody had to make a choice and a different path was taken. This person could live at a distance, okay? I know it's going to sound weird, but some of you literally may have to like travel there, or they could be by water or across a bridge to get to them or something like that. There's just a sense of indecisiveness, which road to take, which path to pursue, in terms of like a connection that could still be active or just could be like offline. So let's go ahead and see what else is going on. We have clinging, okay? So somebody's obsessing over you, watching you, looking you up. You could have obsessive energies as well towards this person, checking them out. This is somebody that you may not be connected with right now, but you both are clinging on to each other's energies or frequencies. All right, so somewhere here we have clinging, you know, like we have the whole holding on. Like there's something that has not been completely overdone, released. Yeah, there's a time here. There's a wait time taking place, waiting period. It does feel like for some of you, you are in this energy. It could feel like you're in a cycle, long cycles, short cycles. But you might be kind of literally like infinitely bound with one another energetically. So no matter how many times you could like try to move on, or however many past lives you've had, this energy, you and them, it feels like you can't escape each other, good, bad, or indifferent, you know. Bless you, baby. Bless you. Where the cats is sneezing. We're dealing with destiny here. Yeah. So time and destiny, consequences, but there's also cause and effect. So right now it just feels like something, actions and consequences. So definitely dealing with somebody here that may be trying to be cool, calm, collected, trying to come across as they got stuff, they got a grip on things. Right now, Capricorn, they don't need Capricorn. They're fine with that Capricorn. And it feels like, no, they're actually not necessarily the case, because karmically, they're still attached to you. But, my gosh, I swear, no matter how many breaks I take and water I drink, the second I start to do these recordings, my throat, like, I drank a whole bottle of water. I don't have anything around me. I'm in my room. So, yeah. But there's a cycle as well. So something here is just feeling like it's spiritually still completely not over. Lusting. We have a non-committal energy. They're trapped. You guys are trapped in each other's energies right now. There's just definitely something on a loop or a cycle. Some of you, you know, if you're kind of sort of in a connection, you're feeling stuck. maybe tied down. You're dealing with somebody that lusts a lot, but there isn't a whole lot of commitment coming through. So it's more like perhaps sexual energies or attractions to, like, you know, encounters or just whatever fills the need at the time. Okay, and it could be very intense and very, you know, passionate and everything, but it feels like one energy was tied down to this commitment and the other energy was definitely not committed or tied down at all. We also have infatuation, so definitely coming from a place where we're dealing with lust, intense passion. All right, there's a sense of addiction here towards each other's energies, whether it's good, again, good or bad. It just comes through that it's just unable to, like, let each other go. But there's a compulsiveness here as well for wanting to kind of live life the way, you know, like, live life where they're feeling free. Okay, they don't want to feel trapped. So it's like, psychologically maybe things felt entrapped, but realistically, like, physically, this person was not in a place where they were gonna trap themselves no matter what happens. Okay, had to pause, had to clear my throat, but I wanted to finish this first. All right, so let's go ahead and see what tarot shows up for us with here. I guess I don't know if that was a correct English what I just said, but hey, whatever, roll with it. So yes, y'all, this is a different tarot deck. Of course, it's going to be a different cat tarot deck. So this is cool. I really like this deck, and I do have a third one that I really like as well, which is absolutely not like it's like papery and like bluish kind of art. It's definitely not full of color, but this one is full of color, and the one I used last is full of color. And y'all, today is Tuesday, but like yesterday, Monday, I was totally sick. Like, I don't know where I woke up and I felt like the back of my head was gonna, like, kind of dislocate from my body. I really didn't feel well. I slammed it with like a whole carton of orange juice. I made some amazing chicken soup that I found on YouTube from a channel called Belly Full. Very good. I like her stuff. Anyways, so she's doing a soup series. So I was like, I have all the stuff. I'm gonna go. So then I took that, and then I took medicine, and then I took my sinus medicine. And so, like, right now, the reason I'm kind of tripping out a little bit is kind of like, I don't want this to come back, because today it's like 4 o'clock right now. And all morning I've been doing well. You know, I've been really on top of it. So a little panicked here. My voice keeps coming and going. I sincerely apologize, okay, for clearing my throat as much as I have. But this weather and everything else that's going on, it's been gross, okay? So we definitely have some cool cards coming in. We're going to see here. Wow. So we already have 3 major arcanas. We have a queen. We have 2 queens. Okay. And we also have justice. So we have 4 major arcanas. Capricorn, for those of you that have shown up for different readings, 3 readings ago, I think the justice card I think the reading was called Escape Artist. All right. Excuse me. So hey y'all, it's back. Let's see if it's going to be an escape artist energy again. All right, so let's go ahead and check in with these cards. All right, so with the Justice card, this is a Libra energy. It feels like there could be a need here for fairness in this relationship, and perhaps there was no such thing. Somebody was not balanced and fair in the connection. Okay, this is again something where maybe there's some legal issues. Somebody was going through some sort of a divorce or dealing with custody issues. Okay, it does feel like there could have been a lack of moral balancing where things were kind of being honest or ethical. So they could be withholding something in general. They could just have just general, like, problems with the law, kind of, you know, constant, like, energetically speaking, they just find themselves in trouble a lot. Okay, so in this sense, it feels like maybe one or both of you feel justified, and in the sense of how you are wronged by the other person. All right. You know, there's an energy here where it just feels like, you know, at some point there could have been some sort of effort to right these wrongs, but it just feels like something did not work out. For those of you where this is a past relationship, it does feel like the lessons were very harsh and significant. very eye-opening lessons, okay, affecting how, you know, we approach things justly and fairly in general. All right, in current or even future relationships, it was a major eye-opener. For those of you, if you're still like in some sort of a current relationship, this could be like there's ongoing conversations and discussions about just kind of achieving fairness and balance, okay. It could be in anything, parental duties, um, divorce, custody issue, you know, stuff like that. It could be anything. So that could be like part of the conversation that's taking place. All right, so the Queen of Swords reversed. All right, let's look at this here. There's a sense here of feeling like each of you are standing your grounds, like stubbornness wise. It comes across that somebody here has been kind of really kind of cold, distant, disconnected, kind of trying to make a point. All right, kind of being a little too critical based on past pain. So this could be you, Capricorn, just kind of really standing in your position as a queen. You know, it could be like an ice queen, you know, turned you to ice, kind of like just kind of really, really woke you up and just made you realize how much of a jerk I guess this person could have been in your life. Like, you know, but you're like kind of right now you're coming from a place of like you're like the judgment is very strong here because there's no way around the logic of what happened for you to accept their behavior or what they did. It just feels like it's really too strong. I do feel like for a lot of you, you know, because this card is in reverse, this could be about a person here where, you know, at some point you may have like really kind of thought they were like smart and wise, and just kind of like they brought about some sense of like comfort, but it just feels like it was very deceptive. And it feels like now it just kind of represents some sort of pain, okay, or manipulation that they put you through some sort of cycle here. All right. So it could be kind of in a place where even the both of you right now, like things are just kind of cluttered, okay, in the thoughts. Okay. So there's like no real clarity coming through. Just a lot of overthinking, or just even feeling like there's a lot of skepticism about love because of this experience. Because something, again, we have so many major arcana. So definitely something got shifted. The foundation got broken. The trust is kind of like non-existent. All right. So there could also be like an internal battle between wanting to move on, all right, and just the fear of repeating past mistakes. So wanting to move on but not knowing um, how things in general, it doesn't have to be kind of like a get together. That's just kind of like the queen for right now. All right. The Five of Cups. So I feel like in terms of concerns and worries for this reading, and the Five of Cups comes up as a challenge card. It's a card that shows like a lot of challenge. Feels like somebody here is mourning what's been lost. Okay, somebody here is fixating over like, you know, spilled cups. Okay, so like kind of like I'm not looking at the what's in front of them or what could have been in front of them. Okay, just ignoring like what's full and what's ready. Some of you, the significance of the month of May or the number 5, which is also this, the 5, could play a role. Look, we have a bridge. I know, where is it? I know I said over here, don't laugh at me because I feel like there's a bridge and we also have a bridge. So just putting that out there. This energy could just be like greedy, like very greedy energy. But at the same time, there could be kind of like some sort of like mourning the relationship's current status of not like basically not being together, or like kind of mourning like what could have been, like not mourning, but kind of like feeling like, you know, thinking of the past, you know, trying to fix something or wondering if something got fixed where things would be right now. Okay, because it does feel like something was abandoned and it was just kind of deserted, and it left a sense of feeling like unloved and feeling betrayed. All right, so the Ten of Swords. Look at this cat. Look at this kitty right here. All right, so we got the Ten of Swords. Beautiful, beautiful Capricorns. In terms of interferences, this is a very powerful card when it comes to betrayal. There might have been an incident or an event here where, you know, something felt like a complete state of betrayal took place. Could have left you with significant emotional pain or led to emotional pain. It does feel like some of you, this is the current kind of interference is just how this betrayal has impacted, okay, your perspective and theirs in general. It does feel like there's major mistrust right now that messes up like how you approach new relationships, or just there's some still like some lingering pain that needs healing. But thankfully we have a new beginning. So if this betrayal has been like recent, it just could mean that, you know, there's just a time to get on board and do some sort of like an emotional reset for your own well-being. It feels like, again, somebody here is just kind of in your energy. There's a lingering feelings for you, lingering desires for you, but not a whole lot of movement. Okay, they only want to act or to reach out or touch or connect or something when it's going to be for their own benefit. That's how they think, or that's how they've been thinking. All right, the death reverse, Scorpio energy. I mean, there's a sense here in the reverse that there's an unwillingness to accept some sort of ending or change. The challenge here might be holding on to a relationship that has long past its expiration date, but we're hanging on due to like nostalgia or just comfort. For some, it could just be like, you know, fear of like letting go and then like moving on, and then they kind of like show up. So there's kind of like the holding out situation going on. But it's also, we're resisting necessary transformation during this situation when this happens. Okay, so both of you, you know, will end up staying in a state of stagnation, and there's a whole lot of growth or emotional kind of progress. Okay, so I do feel like the challenge here is to kind of embrace the endings, and so to allow for a new beginning, because again, we're starting with a new beginning here. So that's the only way we can kind of advance ourselves. All right, Empress energy, Taurus, also earth signs, however it resonates for you. So I feel like despite the current situation and the turmoil, there's a deep-seated desire for nurturing, loving, and just having some sort of like something new, something created, something different. Okay, whether it's a project or some renewed sense of self. It's just that there's some sort of unspoken feelings of love and a wish to go back to how things once were. Okay, but it does also feel like this is kind of more of an emotional desire versus like a realistic desire, because right now there's a lot of things that are still kind of being worked through, and there could be some possibly like some pain that's still being hidden that needs to be worked out. So I feel like the Empress comes here full of nourishment. All right, allowing yourself to kind of get creative, solving problems, dealing with things that allow you to nourish yourself and grow yourself, because here we were resisting all of that. Okay, so the Judgment is here. Excuse me. Fire energy. All right, so what are some actions that might be taken? I feel like this card is just encouraging a moment of self-reflection right now. Take a step back, self-evaluate things, or just kind of stay in a place where you're kind of like focused on your own actions for your own well-beings, for your own well-beings, for your own well-being in general. I feel like here, for some of you, you know, this person may want forgiveness, they may want to be understood, they may actually, you know, kind of speak of just how they have a renewed sense of awareness. They could come through in many ways in terms of the desire to reconcile. And it does feel like for some of you, if there's any sort of dishonesty, it just feels like this person will kind of like revert to just kind of wanting to withhold. Like they will try to do things, but they don't want to provoke actually as much reaction as normally they would. All right, this is somebody here. It's about trying to renew something versus like act on something negatively. Okay, because for some of you, there's been some time that's passed between you and them, so there isn't like a whole lot of dead horse beating that can happen. However, there is extreme lack of closure. Okay, so there's something here that still needs finalization. All right, so the Queen of Wands here. In terms of advice or just where things are headed, I feel like the future for you in love looks bright, but there's just a lot of confidence and that's necessary here to move yourself forward, which will come through by unleashing or releasing whatever excuse me, whatever it is that you are kind of like maybe consciously or subconsciously still holding on to. All right. I do feel like, you know, it's time to step into your power with this card. Embrace your charisma. Okay. Strong Pisces, Aries energy. Embrace your personality. And just kind of, even for some of you, maybe even take the step forward yourselves and you know, talk to somebody. If you're interested in somebody, or if somebody comes your way, like lead the way in love, the way you want to be loved, or the way you want to love somebody. Obviously love doesn't come easy, but the point is, you know, why not lead it yourself? All right. Also, there could be a need here for some of you to heal past wounds, okay? So just to kind of make things more kind of fresh and just kind of reset, so to speak, okay? So that we can allow the new beginnings to enter. I feel like the message here is to just allow yourself to love yourself, but also embrace the changes that are coming, or whatever new beginning is going to happen with you. But I feel like it's most important here thing is to trust in your ability to attract the things that are right for you. All right, so if like this whole past situation is just not right for you, we want to attract what is right for you. Don't know, I don't want to plant any seeds, but if this means it's with the same person, except this time it's what's right for you, given that they have not traumatized a relationship in a way where narcissism, manipulation, love bombing, and all that stuff was happening, then maybe, maybe keep an open mind. Maybe that's what's going on. All right, so Capricorn, I am going to do the next step of this reading, which is going to pull a conscious spirit message for you. This isn't something I've done before, so if you're just okay with this reading so far, and you do not want to pursue further, then this is where the reading ends for you. Of course, I appreciate you, love you, appreciate your time. Subscribe if you enjoyed this reading. Let me know what's going on with you. Like the video, support the channel in those ways. If you want to stay, then we're going to continue. And in the past, I've used this deck and I've kind of gave you my version, my interpretation of what these cards mean. But for today, the reason I'm doing this towards the end is to kind of use the book and kind of have you listen to and understand what the message that's intended for each card comes through for you. And then have you apply it as it matters to you, not how I'm interpreting it for this time. So, and that's kind of why we're doing the timestamps. So anyways, thank you again, Capricorns, for spending some of your time. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull a conscious spirit message for you. All right, this is meant specifically for you by design. Take it as it resonates, okay? Use your discernment. Use the guidance necessary to help you grow, heal. All right, so we have the number 30 with the message, reach for your dreams. I am the creator of my own dreams and achieve them with confidence. So remember, wow, we kind of talked about this just like literally just now. Okay, so, well, hey, confirmations, I'll take them. All right, Capricorn, it says here, your dreams give direction and enthusiasm to your life. It is time to take action and moving towards them. If you have lost sight of them, now is the time to plant the seeds of your dreams. By taking action daily and aligning your life with your dreams, you will nourish them and help them grow. Got the Empress for that. All right, do not let life's daily chores or hurdles keep you from reaching your dreams. This card is a gentle reminder that sometimes it takes a bit of courage and determination to break through the surface that seems to be holding you back. But that seemingly impenetrable surface is an illusion. Once your seed sees the light, it will grow and blossom into whatever your heart desires, as long as you feed and nurture it daily and it is aligned with your highest good. It is never too late to plant the seeds of your dreams. Always remember to encourage others to have faith in their own aspirations. All right. Well, I hope you found this reading to be of value and useful to you. I love you all so, so much. Appreciate you. Appreciate your time. Like and subscribe. Love you all. See you soon. All right. Bye.